What if the most dangerous creature on Earth wasn't the largest, the loudest, or the most obviously terrifying, but something small enough to land silently on your skin? Or what if the deadliest predator wasn't the one stalking you through the jungle, but the one you never even saw coming? Welcome back to Nature's Arcana, and today we journey through the hidden, shocking, and often misunderstood top 10 most dangerous animals in the world. In some cases, these are the creatures responsible for the highest death tolls on our planet. But also some are the most potentially lethal, despite rarely being encountered. Some kill with venom, others with brute strength, and a few with chilling efficiency that rivals human engineering. You'll discover the animals people fear, and the ones people should fear much more. So settle in. Imagine yourself moving through jungles, deserts, savannas, and coastal shallows. And let's begin our descent into the wild. Number 10. Elephant, the emotional giant. Yes? The first one on the list is surprising. Elephants are beloved worldwide, symbols of memory, intelligence, and family bonds. Yet despite their gentle reputation, incredibly they cause 500 to 600 human deaths annually, especially in regions where expanding villages intersect with migration routes. An angry elephant is unstoppable. Weighing up to 14,000 pounds, capable of running at 25 miles per hour, and armed with tusks strong enough to pierce car metal, elephants can overturn vehicles, flatten buildings, and chase people long distances. What makes elephants particularly dangerous is their emotional intelligence. They experience stress, grief, anger, and trauma. In areas where poaching has destabilized family groups, younger elephants have shown increasingly aggressive behaviors toward nearby human settlements. Despite their power, elephants show remarkable empathy, mourning their dead, maintaining lifelong bonds, and communicating through deep rumbles that travel miles underground. Their danger doesn't erase their beauty, but it reminds us that gentleness and devastation can coexist in ways we don't always understand. Number 9. Cone snail, the loaded syringe of the sea. If you pick up a seashell in the Indo-Pacific without paying attention, you might be handling one of the most venomous creatures on the planet. Though only a handful of deaths are officially confirmed annually, cone snail stings are often lethal because no anti-venom exists. The snail's harpoon, a specialized hollow tooth, fires like a microscopic spear, delivering a cocktail of conotoxins that shut down nerves almost instantly. Victims describe numbness, paralysis, and respiratory collapse. Cone snails are also known as cigarette snails because it is said that a human being, once stung, only has time to smoke one cigarette before dying. And ironically, though death is quick, it is almost painless. The cone snail hunts with deceptive grace, releasing chemical bait to lure fish, then striking faster than a blink. Some species can swallow prey larger than their own bodies. Even though reported deaths are few, the 100% lethality rate makes it one of nature's most quietly dangerous killers. Number 8. Cape buffalo, the Black Death. Known across Africa as the Black Death, the Cape buffalo is responsible for roughly 200 human deaths every year, and they are said to have killed more hunters in Africa than any other animal. Weighing up to 1,900 pounds, the Cape buffalo is notoriously aggressive when threatened or wounded. With horns that curve like lethal scythes, it can charge at high speeds and gore attackers with devastating force. Hunters fear it for one chilling reason. Cape buffaloes often circle back after an initial charge, lying in wait for anyone who follows. This behavior has fed their near-mythic reputation for vengeance. Despite their aggression toward humans, buffaloes form tight-knit herds and will collectively defend calves or injured members from lion attacks. They are proof that herbivores can be just as unpredictable and deadly as predators. Number 7. Poison dart frog, the toxic jewel. Deep in the rainforests of Central and South America lives the visually stunning yet extremely dangerous poison dart frog. While not linked to a specific annual death toll due to limited direct human encounters, each poison dart frog carries a lethal dose of batrachotoxin, with the golden variety being the most deadly, carrying enough poison to kill 10 to 20 people. This toxin prevents nerves from sending signals, leading to paralysis and eventually leading to heart and respiratory failure. Indigenous tribes historically used the frog's secretions to tip their blowgun darts, hence its name. Currently, there is no known antidote. Interestingly, the frog doesn't produce the toxin on its own. It absorbs it through a specialized diet of poisonous insects, such as certain beetles and ants. Captive frogs, lacking this diet, lose their toxicity entirely. Despite its deadly chemistry, the poison dart frog is surprisingly nurturing, carrying tadpoles on its back and guiding them to tiny forest pools. Its lethality may be notorious, but its family structure is unexpectedly gentle. Number 6. Box jellyfish, the invisible killer. In the oceans around northern Australia, the Philippines, and Southeast Asia, the box jellyfish drifts silently, responsible for dozens of confirmed deaths annually, though experts believe the real figure may be significantly higher. Box jellyfish are cube-shaped marine invertebrates, and its nearly invisible tentacles, stretching up to 10 feet, are armed with thousands of nematocysts, tiny venom-loaded harpoons that can trigger cardiac arrest within minutes. Many victims drown from shock before reaching shore. Uniquely among jellyfish, the box jellyfish can swim, using pulsing, deliberate motions, and can even navigate using clusters of up to 24 light-sensitive organs, often described as primitive eyes, giving them a 360-degree view. Surprisingly, they don't live very long, typically under a year, and sometimes only as much as 2 years. Though fragile and short-lived, it remains one of the most venomous animals on the planet. 5. Hippopotamus, the unpredictable tank. Despite their round, almost comical appearance, hippos kill an estimated 500 to 3,000 people annually, far exceeding lion attacks. Weighing up to 4,000 pounds, capable of running 30 miles per hour, and equipped with jaws that open nearly 180 degrees, hippos possess a bite force of 1,800 pounds per square inch, easily capable of crushing boats or snapping limbs. Hippos don't kill for food, they kill because something has entered their territory. Fishermen and villagers often face sudden, violent encounters, especially at night when hippos travel between water and land. Though herbivores, hippos are hyper-territorial, and mothers fiercely defend their calves. Their lethality comes from unpredictability, size, and explosive aggression. Number 4. African lion, the relentless opportunist. African lions cause roughly 100 to 250 human deaths annually, though many incidents go unreported in rural areas. Despite having a death toll much less than the hippopotamus, a lion's danger lies in its combination of power and strategy. Lions are cooperative hunters, capable of flanking or ambushing prey with almost military precision. Male lions can deliver bone-shattering blows with a single paw swipe, while females can sprint near 50 miles per hour in bursts. Lions often become more dangerous when injured, old, or expelled from prides. Historical accounts describe lions actively hunting humans for extended periods, such as the Tsavo man-eaters, which were a pair of male lions in Kenya that killed possibly over 100 railway workers in 1898. Their lethality is matched only by their unpredictability, especially given that lions spend up to 20 hours per day resting, conserving energy for sudden violence. Number 3. Saltwater crocodile, the primeval engine. The saltwater crocodile, the world's largest living reptile, is responsible for hundreds of human deaths annually, with certainly many cases in remote areas going unrecorded. Exceeding 20 feet in length and weighing over 2,000 pounds, it wields the strongest bite force ever measured, over 3,700 pounds per square inch. Saltwater crocodiles are patient predators. They lie still for hours or days, watching shorelines with eyes barely above the water. But when they strike, the attack is explosively fast and extremely lethal. Once they clamp onto prey, they perform the notorious death roll, a spinning maneuver that disorients, drowns, and tears apart victims. Paradoxically, despite their fearsome nature, they exhibit surprising parental care by guarding nests and carrying hatchlings gently in their massive jaws. Number 2. Humans, the unmatched predator. While it may seem unusual to include in a list dominated by more traditional animals, humans, in modern times, are responsible for about 400,000 deaths per year through conflict, homicide, and other forms of direct violence. Historically, however, humans have caused an almost unimaginable amount of death, with one example being World War I, which lasted just over 4 years, and was responsible for an estimated 15 to 22 million lives being lost, civilians as well as soldiers. Humans wield an unprecedented combination of intelligence, tools, emotion, and technology. We reshape landscapes, develop weapons, and make decisions on scales no other species can comprehend. Our danger is uniquely both intentional and accidental. We are capable of compassion and destruction, innovation and devastation, often simultaneously. This duality makes humanity one of the planet's most unpredictable and impactful threats, and yet, the most lethal creature of all is still far smaller. Number 1. Mosquito, the silent apex predator. The mosquito is the deadliest animal alive, killing over 700,000 people every year, primarily through disease. Its danger lies not in its size, which is almost laughably small, but in its ability to transmit malaria, dengue, Zika, yellow fever, and West Nile virus. Its bite is painless, its approach silent, and its breeding rate explosive. A single stagnant puddle can produce thousands of mosquitoes within a week. Interestingly, only female mosquitoes bite. They require blood to develop their eggs, making humans unintentional contributors to mosquito reproduction, and therefore the victims of a myriad of diseases. And if that wasn't enough, mosquitoes also pose a threat through several non-disease factors such as allergic reactions and secondary infections at the bite site that can lead to cellulitis. Mosquitoes have altered history, shaped migration, and influenced global health in ways no other creature has, and is therefore undeniably the holder of our number 1 spot on this list. And there you have it. From tiny bloodsuckers to massive land giants, these creatures reveal something profound about the natural world. Danger isn't always where you expect it. Sometimes it's hidden in a shallow tide pool, quietly drifting. Sometimes it stares back at you from behind tall grass. And sometimes it's standing in the mirror. So tell us, which animal shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this journey through the wild, make sure to like, subscribe, and join us again as we continue exploring the strange, the beautiful, and the extraordinary corners of our world. This is nature's Arcana. Until next time, stay curious.